What's going on, YouTube? Thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for checking back in. It's been a minute since I posted any video up on my channel because I've been so busy with just life and doing things and transitions and just making things happen around here. It's been busy, man. You know, it's one of those things. So I had to take a little step back from my YouTube channel. From doing interviews and stuff like that, because I've just been so much focused on what I got going on in real time. So that's what I had to do. But I'm back on this one. I have a lot of people that I talk to in the chair about wanting to barber, or people I run across that see the barber industry online and on social media, and they're interested into it. You know, they want to check it out, which is great, you know what I mean? Because this field is a beautiful field, and it's a beautiful thing to do, and it's you could do it long term, or you could do it short term, however you want to do it. Yeah, so barbering or cosmetology, whatever you want to go into, it's great, man. It's a good field. So today, getting straight into it, I have a question for you guys, okay? And I hear people, like I said, all the time. Sometimes it just gets to people's, thought process, their curiosity, and they see me working, or my people I work with, and just maybe online, like I said, and people think about cutting hair, and they say, okay, I want to learn how to cut hair, and that's great, all good. Shoot, practice, you know what I mean? Practice is what I say, because that's what it takes. My question to you, okay, whenever you're thinking about this, you're thinking about entrepreneurship, or starting a side business, or whatever you got going on, ask yourself, the first question before you even think about touching another human head is, why? Why would you want to do this? Why would you want to put effort into learning this craft? Why? Where's your why? What's your why, okay? And not everybody needs to have a why. Not everybody needs to know why they want to cut hair. I jumped in cutting hair because I was at my last little wit's end, I guess, at the time, of working hard for a company. And, I realized I didn't want to work for somebody doing overtime and getting more money out of my paycheck because of taxes. And I realized that's not what I want to do. I want to be able to work either for myself or for something beneficial, for I can make a lot more money in my own way, you know what I mean? Or entrepreneurship, some might say. So my why was basically, I liked having my own control of my life. I liked having the ability to say when I want to stop working, or how long I can go. If I want to work to 12 o'clock at night, that's what I want to be able to do. It bothered me that someone had control about how I controlled my income, how I made money for myself. And that bothered me, so that was my why at the end of the day, you know what I mean? And a couple of things what Diego said at the time, really hit me to create a why for me. And I'll tell you guys in another video, but that was, it's one of those things, man. It was a why for me. I had a why. And then when I got into doing the whole process of learning and going through ups and downs and the journey, that it was a lot more easier because I always had my why in back of me, you know what I mean? So I was never running off, I don't know, or we'll see, or else I got another job, or this and that. It was just like, this is it, this is what I'm gonna focus on, this is what I'm gonna grind on. I'll tell you a real quick story. A guy that was coming in the shop at the time, I was 20 years old, I'm in this barber shop, 20 years old, young guy, older guy seeing a young guy like me dedicate to something, and he's telling me, you should have a plan B, right? And I'm listening to him. I'm respectful. I respect my elders. So he was telling me this, but I also told him this after he told me. Well, he told me you got to have a plan B just in case something doesn't work out. Me being 20 years old, and I told him like this. I said, I understand what you're saying, and I respect what you're saying. I said, but this is my mindset, right? Okay, I get the plan B. I get having another something else on the side or whatever, still going to college or whatever. But I said, I want to focus on plan A, which is cutting hair. Going to school to cut hair, figure that out, accomplish that. Diego told me, he said it might take 10 years or so, 15 years or whatever. And I was okay with that though, because I said in the meantime, I could figure other things out. But I would have that main game plan of me focusing on how to cut hair, my main game plan. Because I told him, I said, if I focus on plan A, plan B, plan C, I'll never finish my plan A. And so he looked at me after I said that, and I think he was shocked to hear that, especially coming from a 20-year-old. And this guy's, older than me, way older than me. And I just told him, I said, I just want to focus on grinding. I want to focus on make sure I know how to cut hair. And when I get to that level that I could do multiple things, then I'll have a plan B. And that's exactly what I did. And it worked out, And it worked out. And I still have other things I'm doing. I'm still grinding. I'm still, still creating, So that never ends. But, it's important to have a plan B. I'm tripping. It's important to have a why, and a plan A, And later on, if you want a plan B, have a plan B. If you want a plan C, go through the whole alphabet. I don't care. But you just have to have a plan, man, and you have to have a game plan. And you gotta have your personal reason why. Everybody has their different flavor. Everybody has their different fire underneath them. But you just gotta figure out yours. But once you have that, though, this is where the magic comes in. Once you have that in your mindset, like I did, you're just gonna be like, boom. You're gonna go. You're gonna go. You're gonna focus. You're gonna focus. You're gonna focus. You're gonna get it done. And you're just gonna chop. You're gonna cut. You're gonna learn. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna go through all the ups and downs. All the bigs, ups and downs, and all the stuff you're gonna be tripping over. But that's okay. That's what you want. That's how you grow. So, again, to go back, man, I don't want to make this video too long. To go back and think about, why are you doing what you're doing? Because no matter if you're doing barbering, entrepreneurship, working at a regular job, working for the state, well, it doesn't matter, because remember, you're always going to do a trade-off. You're going to give up your time and energy to learn, to for income, for money. So you're going to have, no matter where you go, you're going to have to make a give and take. So I'm just trying to say, when you're making this type of dedication, make sure your why is bigger than a reason for you to stop. Because I didn't want to stop. I thought about it. I mean, there's times where I was kind of getting a little bit of discouraged and stuff like that. But I knew I didn't want to stop because I made my mind up, and I had a why. So if you're running around with no why, and you just kind of just confused and trying to figure out why on top of why, and you have a why you're gonna do this, why you do that, you don't know why, blah blah blah. Now you're just in confusion land, you know what I mean? And you're gonna be there for a long time if you can't get yourself out in a healthy place of your personal why. You know what I mean? But once you have that why, you're gonna be great. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be feeling good. And wherever you want to get to, and the point of your career, you'll be 100%, man. So I hope that helps you guys out, man. I hope that really hits you guys in some way and gives you a little bit more perspective, because that's what I'm trying to do here. Is giving you perspective on barbering and entrepreneurship and just the mindset and the why. So get your why. If you have anything to you want to learn from barbering, let me know. If you have, check out my Instagram. I have your barber on IG. Check that out. I'll follow you back. Yep, sure will. Yeah, check me out. I'll see you guys, man. I hope this helps you in some way. I hope you guys, again, find your reason why, and you'll be all right. All right, guys. Peace.